When we talk about cones, we know they are everywhere. We have cones here on the continent and there are cones in the diaspora. Unfortunately, we have these people in our communities. And personally, I have made peace with the fact that we cannot save everybody. So my ideology now moving forward when it comes to them cones, it's pretty simple. Them cones can pretty much go down with them folks. I refuse for these people to hold us back, because we have places to be and we have things to do to get there. Because at this point, they are like excess baggage holding us back. They are not here for us. We know who they are here for. They don't care about their immediate community. So of course, you know, they don't care about our global community. When it comes to coonery in the global African, global Black community, some of them do it for free while some get little stipends here and there. But all in all, it's safe to say that our cones are very much content with the tap dancing roles that they play. So they play it beautifully. I know when it comes to coonery, there is a large amount of self-hatred at play that gets these coons to where they are today. Because if you love yourself as a Black person, if you love yourself as an African person, you would love your fellow Black African people, and you would not be out there doing things that's going to be detriment to the global Black African community. So there is definitely a large amount of self-hatred at play, and maybe amongst other things even at play, that pushes these people to the point where they now decide to dedicate their lives and make it their goal, their mission, their purpose in life to lick palm-colored folks' rear end. I have come by a good amount of cones in my little time here on earth. I have even covered a few here on the channel. I've covered an African cone. I've covered a cone from the diaspora. This particular brother has been annoying Black people globally on TikTok. Just think about all the things you have ever heard a cone say. He has said them all and then some. And just yesterday, he was exposed by this brother who goes by the name J. William J. for his dishonesty. He intentionally lied and caught at another creator's clip, a sister's clip, and used her clip that he had caught to drive home a narrative and made it seem like sister and him were on the same page. It's crazy to see how far some people are willing to go because of their self-hatred and the things they are willing to do because they are looking for palm-colored people's validation.
The Black community needs to start taking accountability. You guys are way too silent about the issues in our own community. Very quick to ignore it and sometimes perpetuate it. That is why the Black community has gone nowhere and why we will continue to get nowhere.
Unless we change. She is so on point that it almost hurts.
First of all, shout out to Destiny Stark for this shirt, because petty and curious is exactly what the fuck I'm finna be. Now, you all know that I've made my fair share of videos about Jeff Mead, and despite it being fun to dunk on him every time, this will be my last video about this clown. Because if this video does not get through to everybody that this person is not here honestly, and is just here to lie and generate money and clicks off of lying, then I am convinced nothing will. So Jeff, let's see if you can weather the storm. I'm about to eat through your shit. Let's run everything back to the very beginning and pay special attention to the cuts in the video.
I'm gonna hurt some feelings with this one, but we have the Black community to blame for still existing. Even though we didn't create, we are the reason why we're still oppressed. Black community is very picky choosy. As soon as white people do something towards Black people, we are quick to speak up about it. But when Black people are doing harm to their own community, it's silent.
Ooh. Continue on.
Black community needs to start taking accountability. You guys are way too silent about the issues in our own community. Very quick to ignore it and sometimes perpetuate it. That is why the Black community has gone nowhere and why we will continue to get nowhere.
Unless we change. Here, let's see what else she had to say.
Start holding other Black people accountable.
That is what needs to happen. You've heard me say it 10,000 times.
This is the last time there's a cut in the video. He talks the rest of the time. Now, when I was planning my response, I didn't want to make this about Jeff Mead. I wanted to find the original content creator and go after what she said. So I paused the Jeff Mead video and looked for the original content creator's name in this corner. I then searched the name and these two pages pop up. Keep in mind, this video from Jeff Mead was posted 2 days ago. So I scanned both of the original content creators' pages for the last 3 or 4 days worth of posts. And for the life of me, I can't seem to find this video with this hot take. I then go back to the search page and I stumble upon this stitch right here of the video. I click on it and follow the stitch down here, and it takes me to the original video. Posted over 1 fucking year ago on August 4th, 2022. Jeff, are you this strapped for content that you have to find videos from over a year ago? Okay, but hold on. Let me be charitable. Let's think about this. This video got 175,000 likes when it first came out. So maybe it performed really well and it was pinned to her profile, so all he had to do was go to the profile and then just download the video and it would have been fine. So I looked at her pinned content. Keep in mind, at this point in my research, I'm still under the impression that we're dealing with a black conservative here. The first video I see in her pinned content that has the most views that I believe she's ever received on a video is this 4.4 million view one where she says illegal is due to white people going extinct. Whoa, that doesn't sound like a take Jeff Mead would agree with. She has another video and a lot of videos where she addresses things like colorism, which is something I don't think Jeff Mead really agrees with or believes exists. But whatever, let's go to her other page and check her pinned videos because maybe this video about black people taking accountability is here and it would fit Jeff's narrative. What I found was astonishing. These two pinned videos both have similar headlines. Black people are too sensitive and overdramatic. Let's take a gander at what is being done in these two videos that are again pinned at the top of her profile, meaning that if you visit her profile, you have to see these videos first.
Black people are so sensitive. Like, why do you guys still talk about slavery? It happened 400 years ago. Get over it. Oh, the police are killing me in the street. Nobody cares. They kill everyone. All lives matter. And now you black women are telling white girls they can't wear braids? Like you guys don't wear wigs. Well, the Oscar goes to me. I'm a great actress. I was just kidding. But now that I got your attention, look at my modeling pictures.
I didn't watch that correct. She is quite literally parodying the things that Jeff Mead says. If not Jeff Mead directly, then other conservatives. How in the world could you have possibly Okay, calm down. Let's be charitable again. Remember when I told you at the very beginning of this video to pay attention to where the cuts were in the original content that Jeff Mead used? It couldn't possibly be the case that he did omit some things from his original video that would make it quite obvious that the content creator that he's trying to say is proving his point and agreeing with him doesn't fucking agree with him.
She is so on point that it almost hurts.
Right? Right? Well, let's continue playing the video from the parts that he cut out.
As soon as white people do something towards black people, we are quick to speak up about it. But when black people are doing harm to their own community, it's silent. Just in case you've been living under a rock. The black community is colorist, texturist, featurist, transphobic, homophobic, misogynistic. I mean, we accept girls in our homes. Yet we've normalized all those issues in our own community. And we're delusional enough to think we're able to fight while our community is so divided. I hate to be the one to say it, but y'all need to hear it. The black community needs to start taking accountability. You guys are way too silent about the issues in our own community. That is why the black community has gone nowhere and why we will continue to get nowhere. Y'all want change? Y'all want to end? It starts with us coming together. But we cannot come together. We continue to live in a society where we've normalized black people only fighting for certain black lives. You cannot say Black Lives Matter and exclude gay black lives, or dark-skinned women, or women with 4C hair, or women with Afrocentric features. That's not how it works. You stand for the whole community, or you shut the fuck up. Start holding other black people accountable. Start having those conversations about the issues in our community. The quicker we do that, the quicker we can solve it. The quicker we can come together and take our power back.
You cannot make this up. For those of you at home, the point of the original video was that is a problem, and the only way for us to fight is if we fight it together as a community. The black community cannot say that it is anti, but also be homophobic and transphobic and colorist and excluding the very people that you need to have on board to fight. But Jeff Mead is on camera saying this.
It's not holding black people back. If we would put the same amount of energy into building something or learning as we do into complaining about the white man and this and that and blah, 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 we'd be much better.
Which means, by definition, you do not agree with the original point because you don't even believe that racism is a big problem facing black people. But you deliberately cut around everything else that she said that disagrees with everything that's a part of your worldview to act like this video from a year ago is actually saying what you think it's saying. You had to watch the video in its entirety, choose which parts to cut out, go to her profile and ignore the pinned videos where she's literally mimicking the you believe, and stitch it all together so you can give your usual spiel about how the black community is to blame for its own problems. We need to hold each other accountable, while ignoring the context that we need to hold each other accountable with our own bigotry against our own people when it comes to fighting against the bigger issue of Jeff Mead is not here to inform you or because he gives a about anything in the black community. He is here to profit off the very real trend of people from marginalized groups agreeing with those who are responsible for their marginalization, because it lends credence to the very bigoted and deeply held perspectives of a lot of people in this country that have still yet to be excised. And you have way more plausible deniability as a racist if a minority is saying the thing that you agree with as opposed to you saying it yourself. This is Jeff Mead's entire career. I don't normally get this animated in my videos, but believe me when I say this with zero ambiguity, Jeff Mead is a liar. Good day.
Everything about this video was spot on. Shout out to J. William J for making this video. I really appreciate him doing this. He's doing an amazing job on TikTok. The investigative journalism, the points he made, the way everything came together, chef's kiss. Look at the point we're at right now in our global community and the shifts we see going on and the things our people are doing. But some of our people have decided that they would much rather go down with the sinking ship, so we have to let them. Any black person that you see that have gotten to the point where they are willing to lie and even twist the words of fellow black people to suit their white pandering agenda, those ones cannot be saved. And I'm not saying that we should just keep quiet and let them say all of the BS that they have to say that works to the disadvantage of our global community. Yes, we can call them out and expose them like our good brother J. William J just did, but I think we should stop hoping for their return because they've made it abundantly clear that they are not coming back. So we should stop hoping for their return and work with those in our communities that are willing to work with us. Those in our communities that share similar dreams and goals with us and actually want good for our global community. Before ending this video, I want to give a very big shout out, a very mighty shout out to our good brother James William J. He's doing an amazing job on TikTok. If you're on TikTok and you are not following him already, please do. You are going to learn so much from him. And to Jeff Mead, I would like to say you should be embarrassed.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do let me know down below in the comment section what your thoughts are in all of this. And of course, as always, I will see you guys in the next one.
Jeff Mead is a liar. Good day.